misconceptions. We've got truth in our possession. No room for doubt, no time to waste. It's time to put flat earth in its place. Here comes the smackdown.
Welcome everybody to the special, extra special, double, triple extra special Stream-a-Thon for Critical Think. We are helping to pay for the costs that Critical Think incurred while going on the trip to Antarctica. All those several months ago. It's been I don't know, 8-9 months. December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September 5th. So that's 9. So if somebody had decided, if somebody on the trip that was there had, with somebody else, that the baby could have been born. That's how long it's been. Anyway, Critical Think went, he spent his own money. He did a fundraiser, but he has not yet covered the cost. So this is to help cover those costs. I have sent an invite to Critical Think to come join, and we can have a little bit of talk, because you know what? Critical Think and I didn't just go on the trip together. We were roommates. We were roommates in Punta Arenas. We were roommates in Antarctica, and we were roommates again in Punta Arenas. So that's what we are doing tonight, is raising money for that. So some other people have been way more organized than me. I've been busy, super busy. I had to even rearrange the time. I was originally going to be at and 2 hours earlier, and I couldn't do it. I'm doing this. And so before me was Unfornicated. After me is Unfornicated Part 2. So I'll send all of you over there to his stream, and you can all go watch him do the rest. Now I've got Critical Think in the wing. I'll bring him in for in just a second here. So I'm going to ask you, you don't need to send me super chats. If you want to say something, say it, tag me, and I'll say it, and whatever. If you want to spend money, spend the money on Critical Think. And so I'm going to bring him up right now. Here he is. Good day, Critical Think. How are you?
G'day, everybody. Doing okay. Thanks very much. You can see here, it looks like I'm in this place that you're not allowed to photograph. I don't know whether you heard any of the news, but I now have to pay a fee to show this picture in the background, apparently.
What? Why?
It's a sacred place. They're not allowed to photograph it. Unless you get permission first. There's all the news here in Australia over the weekend, or not over the last week, but
I did not know
I'm
that.
not actually in Australia right now.
Oh.
But
Are you on the secret NASA moon base again?
The secret NASA moon base in Thailand, you mean?
Don't tell anybody about. Yes, Thailand. Not the secret NASA moon base. That's the ticket. Awesome. Anyway, so I've got some Roger Ledwell debate insanity. But you know what? Critical Think and I were roommates, and so we were both on the trip. And what I don't know, what could we, we could talk about and share it, because a lot of people don't, they only saw, little clips, little bits and pieces. So I've got all of my my video here that I took and haven't published yet, but still need to do that. But I do have, you remember when we when we measured the distance between lines of longitude?
Yes, remember that well.
Me too. Well, I'll play a little bit of that. Never been seen. But first, let's get your GoFundMe up. There it is. Let me pop this up on screen so people can see it here. There it is. You are at 30,796. I'm going to write that down and we're going to see what happens here. Now that's Aussie dollars. 37.96. All right. So people, right here, this is it. I'll drop this in the
It's over halfway.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna pin this comment. So pin message. There it is. So that's what I'm gonna do now. If people want, and I know this has a small audience, but if people want to pay to drop a little donation, you can. Normally I don't do this. Normally I just give them out like Oprah. But today, if you want to become a moderator, $20 donation and you're a moderator. If you want to become a managing moderator, $100. There it is. And there's only, I think, 2 or 3 managing moderators on my channel. So there's that. All right. So Critical Think. I'm going to grab the video of us right here. And I'm going to share it to you so you can see it. Measuring. So there's Jonathan there on the left, and he's filming it. And then here's that trundle wheel that you brought from home in your luggage.
Yes.
So, all right. I'm sure the audio will be stunning.
Trouble keeping my hat on. It's very windy.
I know. But we found this road that was straight east-west, and we actually used the GPS to get the line straight. So in front of you is I think Will is walking right in front of you.
Yeah.
I know this is stunning TV is what this is.
Bit difficult when you get to the curb.
Yeah. There you go. Very careful. And
Got to add a few millimeters for that vertical.
These landmarks, these things up on the walkway are really cool stuff. There's a pretty cool waterfront that they built there.
I was cool, yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's just before their summer solstice, and it was not warm. You wouldn't say warm, but there were a couple people that were swimming in that pool back there, that little fountain.
Yeah.
There were some people swimming in it.
Will, do you want to get that rock and mark the line?
Yeah.
Well, then he's going to mark it.
Look at that. Fancy mark applicator.
This hole, by the way.
There you go.
265.1.
There we go.
And you want to take a picture of this?
Yeah, Scott, put in the shadow of
check out my results.
Yeah, hold on.
So we got this
Put it
was
in front of the camera here.
the first of this is the second of 4 times we ran this. Right? Because you went out and back. This is the back. Right?
Yeah.
Going back was harder. So here I have the path I can look at the whole time.
So with Flatty's can't
Okay,
complain because we
start.
had the
53.
physical measuring instrument, the tape measure
Yep.
as a wheel.
Uh-oh, Binge Thinker donated $100. Let's have a look at this. Holy Jerry Williams. Wow. All right.
That's the top donations there, yeah.
Alex Strand, 460. Wow. Devin Hibbs, 153. Roger Ledwell, that can't be the Roger Ledwell. So, all right, who is Alex Strand here? Do you want to, I mean, I don't see anybody with that name. I see that the TT guy says, what does 50 get you? Well, 50 gets you certainly a moderator. So there you go. Add as moderator. There it is. There's Alex Strand. All right, Alex gets to be a managing moderator. Let's see. So I have to do it in 2 steps. I remove as a standard, and then I will add as a managing moderator. So managing moderators can time out moderators, I think. Something like that. You get more privilege. So there it is. I think there's maybe there's 4 now. I don't know exactly. So, all right. So who's Devin Hibbs? Is Devin Hibbs in here? There it is. Binge Thinker. All right. There you go. Remove as standard moderator and add as managing moderator. There you go. There it is. Man, what a cheap way to do stuff here. Hey, Jim Daniels, brother to Jack, who in the last, I listened to the entire last stream, by the way. I was just busy. I couldn't type anything. So Unforticated did a great job. Jim Daniels, are you in the chat here? I'll make you.
Yes, he is. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Alex.
All right. There it is. Fits of Rage. Fits of Rage, are you one of these people that donated? I'm looking for Jim Daniels. There it is. All right, Jim Daniels. Hold on. There. When it scrolls, it moves it, so I have to sometimes scroll it back so it doesn't.
Now, is that the real Roger Ledwell? How do we find out?
We probably can't. From here, we probably can't do anything. Probably, I mean, unless the only way that I would think that it was actually Roger Ledwell is if Roger Ledwell said that he did. So that was 11 minutes ago, which was just as I was starting here. So I don't imagine that's him, because he didn't even. Roger Ledwell, he is so incompetent that he can't figure out how. I mean, look, this is his fundraiser. This page, the picture is a low resolution thing that says Mercury Adult Company presents The Tempest. Why would you look at that and think, oh, look, that's Roger Ledwell's fundraiser for a trip to Antarctica? Nobody would think that. That's the dumbest thing ever. And then let me read to you right here. Going out to the Antarctica, my gosh, and live stream for 24 hours to see if the sun truly above the horizon, space, full stop. You mean to see if the sun is truly above the horizon, no space, full stop. Okay. The trip will put to rest once and for the debate between science and pseudoscience claims once and for all. So he tried to say once and for all early in the sentence, and then he did get it out late in the sentence. Good for you, Roger. Nothing more and nothing less, space, comma, help me out to put sleep the fraud that has been perpetrated by the so-called final experiment, space comma, thank you so much in advance, space full stop, lowercase, sincerely, and then he did, good job, spelled his entire name correctly.
But he's assuming that the final experiment was a fraud even before he started. It's not any quest for truth or anything.
Yeah, he has declared it to be a fraud already. He is in him, the guy that crafted this this bunch of words here knows more about science than scientists, apparently. Because he's so smart. Okay, there. Roger Ledwell is in the chat. Is there any chance this is the actual Roger Ledwell? He's got a wrench. I don't think so. Go to channel. Oh my goodness, it is the real Roger Ledwell. Wow. All right, Roger Ledwell. Dingbat. Is that your actual $20 that you put to Critical Think?
Yeah, if it is, just thanks a lot, mate.
Yeah.
Good work.
So yes, the Roger Ledwell that is a moderator here is the actual Roger Ledwell. So anyway, so there's a chance. There's a chance that this is the actual same Roger Ledwell. I can't imagine that he was capable of finding your fundraiser Critical Think all on his own. Maybe somebody helped him.
Am I supposed to have my picture on the YouTube screen? Because it's not there.
No, I don't have it. I just have the. I mean,
That's okay.
I can do it. Just a second. I have that capability. Zoom Mini. Zoom floating window. There it is. And now you're on. There you are. All right.
Hey.
No, he hasn't.
Hey.
He hasn't confirmed. Oh my goodness. Roger, what you do is, if you are the one that did this donation, Roger, what you do is you type, yes, that was me, and you try to spell all those words correctly. Give it a shot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what's really cool. This one here. This, and here I'm writing down the
Point one.
the numbers in my notebook.
All right, let's do it again.
One more.
I just want to say,
And then we go back and forth again. So we did four times we ran this through. So, and then actually, I think what happened is, yeah, Jonathan had to go in. So watch this.
Up there with his arms tired all day.
Yeah, they're strong guys. There's boom operators, mixers, and that's the mixer. So you're technically sound mixer.
All right, I'm sound mixer.
So he had to go do something or get something, and so he gave me the audio stuff. So this is the whole belt that he wears that has all the audio on it, so that he could continue recording the audio while he had to run inside.
So today.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is relevant. Joel Montoya just told me
Yeah.
that if we have a telescope or
They
binocular,
reset the wheel.
the phase of Venus, he said it'll be 62% full.
Oh, my hat's gone.
Oh no! Did it fly off, or did you put it in your bag or something? You didn't lose it.
No, I did not lose it. I still got it. See, it's on my head.
Except it's been cloudy.
Yeah.
The P1000
Well,
can get
I
it.
nearly lost my hat one time in Thailand.
Oh, so Roger Ledwell has now put in a link and said, go look for it. Yeah, I found Roger, Dingbat. I found it. It's right here, Dingbat. You don't need to give me your link to it. I already had it up. My goodness. My question to you, Roger, try to focus. Focus, Roger. Right here. This fundraiser, which is Critical Think. You notice how Critical Think has his face on here? Right? Right here. This is his face. You, idiot, put Mercury Adult Company Presents The Tempest as your picture for your fundraiser, you idiot. You were too stupid to even put a picture of yourself on here or to put the words Antarctica on here. Critical Think, it wasn't hard. He put a video on here. My goodness. All right. So, yeah, I would put the comments, but they are turned off. Roger, good job. You said words that were English, but not in that order. They weren't right. I would, hold on. My goodness. I would put the comments, but they are turned off. Oh my gosh. CT, this is why, no doubt, like when he talks to people from ALE and other places, and he's like, they didn't want to talk to me. Like, yeah, they figure out pretty quickly, oh, this guy ain't all there. Going out to the Antarctica. Good job. Right there. Going out to the Antarctica.
Well, to be fair, there is only one Antarctica, so you could refer to it as the.
Oh my gosh.
Although,
seriously,
that's a bit odd.
It's this is the name of his debate show. This is it. Make no mistake where you are. And this is oh no, that's not it. There it is. This is the thumbnail for it. This isn't what childs do. A child would do better than this. Seriously, a child would do better than this, Roger. No, are you not aware of this? Is this news to you that you don't have things figured out, Roger? Right? Anyway.
So there's a question in the chat about,
yes,
how did I bring a trundle wheel? Yeah, which couldn't bring a gyro compass. That's an interesting question, isn't it?
Good question. Well, what you did is you planned ahead and you brought 2 bags, didn't you?
Yeah.
And in our meetings, we had 2 meetings beforehand. We talked about it, and we mentioned that it was going to be an issue, and you were ready to pay for it, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I was going to bring my equipment no matter what. If I had to pay, I had to pay.
Yeah.
But then, they said it'll be okay.
Yeah. Once we got there, and I have that video too. Maybe I can play that. But anyway, let's watch a little more of this here. As I'm doing the audio.
Ready.
Sorry. So right there, you can see Will's microphone that he's running there, and maybe you are mic'd as well, CT.
So, but I just had to say, who would go to Antarctica on a once in a lifetime trip and without bringing the equipment they required just because of a few measly dollars? Who would do that?
Well, even more than that, Whitsitt had no clue what experiment to do. When I asked Roger the other day, Roger Ledwell, what experiments do you want to do when you're there? He said, record the 24-hour sun. I go, okay, and what else? Because you can do that anywhere in Antarctica, because he wanted to go all the way to the South Pole. I'm like, well, you can at Union Glacier record the 24-hour sun. What would you want to do other than record the 24-hour sun? And what would you want to do if you went all the way to the South Pole? What other things could you do? He had no clue what kind of experiment he might do. He's not smart enough. That's the thing. Right? we had 16 experiments, and we like kind of, there were others we could have done, and I pared them down because I'm like, we're not going to have a chance to do this.
That's our hotel in the background there.
Yes, one of those rooms, one of those windows is our what we're we were on the 4th floor before the trip and 6th floor after, I think. Is that right?
I can't remember.
I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this window right here might be ours, the open window there. Otherwise it might, no, you know what? That one's too small. It was probably this one. Because we were just inside the elevator, right? Like open the elevator and just walk ahead mostly. So I think this was ours. And then we were in one of these after the trip. So there you go. All right. We got nothing from Roger in the chat here.
Actually, we weren't doing. Not wait for him.
He's going to record us. We can just go and go until he comes. Like,
All right, give me 1 second, okay?
we can do it.
He said wait.
He said wait.
He said
Oh, okay.
Who said wait? Was that Jonathan that said wait? No.
I'm also going to track this as a trip.
All right, hold on. All right, we're gonna go here. Old mate.
You got to remind everybody this is all fake, apparently.
Apparently, yeah. So some people even don't think that we were in Punta Arenas. I don't know how that would happen, but
I have to laugh every time somebody says, so fake. And, yeah, well, look at this.
yeah.
You and I somehow weren't there.
So so people know, this is we were going straight east-west. We were keeping on the same latitude, and so that's why we go, like, the sidewalk turns, but we keep going straight. Go up over the curb, across the grass, go over this little parking area here. And I was trying to be artistic with the camera, having it down by the trundle wheel. Did it work?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. I'll get a Grammy for it. Is that the award that I get if it's good video work?
Yeah. In Australia, maybe a Logie or something.
A Grammy or an Oscar? I don't know. MCToon Topher Nolan presents. Nice. Grammy is music. Yes. So this is the best musical score for Will Duffy walking in Punta Arenas.
Oh, yeah, our first prize for trundle wheel photography.
So we went straight east-west, and we got 2 points. We had got as, kind of as far off as we could get here, and have a landmark, and then have it not turn, right? So we needed to have a nice straight section, a place that we could move. So this road is great. So, there, look at how high this is. I extended the arm way up.
So the interesting part about this is, like Sharon was saying, I've never seen anybody do this experiment before. Well, if somebody had done this experiment and showed me before, I would not be a flat earther. But that's only because they didn't watch our channels. 'Cause we've done this kind of thing before. It's just, it was good to get it out in the public view with the final experiment.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm gonna. You got your tab, or did you not bring it to the NASA moon base with you? Anyway, I'm gonna open up my tab here and have a little bit.
I haven't got a drink. No, I've had 3 cups of coffee already.
There we go. Is Witspit the grip? No, Witspit. We invited everybody to participate in this, and Jonathan was the only flat earther that joined, and of course he's there to record it, so that's why he was there. There you see how
GPS. We use GPS and the trundle wheel on this one. And we actually had 2 GPS devices. Will's holding one there.
Yeah, and there's the line on the ground there.
Yeah, and I had a GPS device as well, double checking the distance, recording it all.
There it is. So the trundle wheel is the only thing measuring the actual distance, and the 2 GPSs are getting the latitude, longitude, and of course the GPSs have the capability to apply the Haversine formula so they can know how far it is in distance, and so this is a way to verify the Haversine formula is correct or not.
Wow, I didn't do that.
271 meters. Witsit has no grip on reality.
Yeah, as we know what he's got his grip on.
Yeah. All right, writing it down there. And then we're gonna. Oh yeah, this guy's coming up here.
Got another photographer here.
But I just aimed for that pole right through there.
Hello.
5?
What's that?
Action 5? Yeah.
This is Action 5.
I also have Action 5.
Yeah, you like it?
I have.
I got the 2 mics.
Okay.
Well,
I have this one.
Yeah.
And I have Pocket 3.
Pocket 3. Yeah, we've got some of those.
And I have drone.
We're getting our drone going too. What are you doing here? Travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
A drone?
He's got a drone. He's got
a drone.
Which one?
He's got it.
it.
Oh, Air 3S is super nice.
It's a new one.
I have an Air 2S.
Yeah, do it.
And I also have a Mini Pro 4.
You can change your Magic 3 Pro.
That would be nice.
That might be expensive.
Yeah, very expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
But the Air 3S is great.
Okay.
Where are you from?
China?
China.
Yeah.
Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao.
Travel.
Okay, just for fun? But why Punta Arenas?
I want to go to planet.
Okay.
In Patagonia National Park.
Oh, yeah.
I come here because I don't have time to go to the I don't know how to spell cross this ocean to the
Antarctica?
I think I don't know how to speak in English.
That's okay.
So camera is recording.
Yes.
Nice. I also have this one
Yeah.
in my bag.
Yep. It's a good camera.
Yeah. So this works?
Antarctica.
Yeah, I want
Yes.
to go to, but I don't have more time to go there.
Oh, yeah.
We're going.
That's where we're going.
Back to China to it's my gap year. So I gave 1 year. I want to go to other world to see.
That's so awesome, man.
Okay.
Well, have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Zai Chen.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Have a nice trip.
Yes,
Thank you. You too.
That's pretty cool. We met quite a few people just like that. Were you there when somebody came up to the platform when we were doing the stuff on the platform and wanted a picture? I took a picture of them and then they took a picture of us. Were you there
I
for
don't
that?
remember.
No? Okay.
Don't.
All right. So let's see. I think we're about to head back. Oh, here's Jonathan. What are we doing? I forgot. Oh, Jonathan was going to film us with the drone walking. I think that's what's going on.
Okay. Here we go.
There it goes. Oh yeah, so you can see the shadow. I still got all the audio gear on. That was heavy.
I'll get the 0.
You should film my screen as well.
So look at the shadows. The shadows don't converge.
Well, after you get his, film my screen and then I'll start.
All right.
Oh wow, they match the drone? Yep, they are.
The birds are swooping at the
That is
drone or
awesome.
something.
All right, you ready?
Wait, are you ready for us? Okay. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me see the 0 on here.
And then film.
All right, that video ended. Here's the next one.
Is that 0?
Yep.
You have it? Yep.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Filming Will's hand as we walk.
Put this full here in the monument.
There we go. Tron wheel 265 10.
Numbers on the video.
There you go. Pretty fun pretty fun time there.
Yeah, that was good.
And so Will published a video with the details of that, but I have more details, and I should do a video with more details on it. I have some of it on my website, but it's not all available yet. So, but I do have a let's see, I have a spreadsheet in Google Docs. Let's see here. It is length of longitude measurements. And I can bring it up right here. So when flatties say, Isaiah 40:22, you know what that says? He sits above the circle of the earth. Right? So
I don't know.
biblical flat earthers look at that and they say, well, the earth is therefore a circle. And so that's what I was getting to when I was on Roger's stream the other day. Right? Because he thinks that the reason why he thinks that the earth is flat is because the Bible says so. And they point to that verse more than any other verse. He sits above the circle of the earth. Well, if the earth is a circle, that's the AE map. That's the one they always refer to. So here's the details. I'll share it to you so you can see it. All right. So here is the details for those measurements. We got happened on the 12th of December. Will, CT, Dave, John, and Toon. Dave was outside. He wasn't right there with us. Punta Arenas, we did it 4 times. We got the specific latitude, longitude. These are I copied from my notes, and they weren't always the same. They're a tiny bit different, as expected, because we're in meat space. Nothing's perfect. Same thing here on the other one. The latitude, longitude, start and stop, and latitude and longitude. So now we've got the distance measured there. We zoomed in. The last one we just saw, 265.1 meters. And then let's see. The reason why I have two columns here for distance is because the other one that I used was in yards. So I needed to this one right here, yards. So we've got the distance there. And then what I do is we got the difference in longitude right there, these numbers, the distance in longitude in arc minutes, distance in longitude in arc seconds. So this was 14 arc seconds difference in longitude. And then what percentage of the circumference of the entire longitude right there, a rather small percentage, but we have enough precision that we can do this. And then let's see what else we got here. Now this section here is for globe, and this section here is for flat. So we've got the computed circumference of latitude in meters. So this is the entire circumference of the 53 degree, the average of the latitude, which is, where it is, right there. This is the right next column. So 53.16360833. That's the average latitude. So then we get that, just do little bit of trig there. 2 pi times C2. C2 is way over here, which is the radius of the Earth, right? So you need that in order to predict what the globe says for that particular circumference. And then using that, then there's 360 degrees, so that's 1/360th. Let's see here. It's not updating the functions. I don't know. You see this here? It's not updating. I don't know why. Anyway, and then computed length for this percentage. So we have our percentage right here, this number. And then we computed based on this number here, how much, right? We know the percentage of it. We know how much the entire circumference is. And then this is the prediction, 263 meters. So we have then the difference between the computed and measured value in meters, because we predicted 263 meters and we measured 264.2 meters. So the difference is between the predicted and the measured is 0.87 meters. 87 centimeters was how much we for the first one was off. The second one, 177, 156, and 288 centimeters off. Really close. And then the error in magnitude 1 means no error, and we got 0.996, 0.989, right? This is very close, and our error as a percentage, very close. Then we do the same thing for flat Earth. We take the computed circumference, because now this is a circle, right? It's just a circle. He sits above the circle of the Earth, flatties say. And so we just take 2 pi r, and the radius we know because we look at the Gleason map. The Gleason map says 60 nautical miles per degree latitude. That's what we get right here at 53 degrees latitude, 53.1636, right? That's our latitude. And so this is the number of meters for the entire circle at 53 degrees south latitude. And this is then the necessary distance between lines of longitude at that latitude, 277 kilometers. And
Wasn't there an updated version of this spreadsheet?
I don't know. What?
I thought there was.
This is the one that I made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so this is my most updated one. Anyway, here's the computed length for the percentage. Remember, we computed the percentage of the entire line of the entire circumference of the longitude. So the flat Earth prediction is 1,096 meters. So over a kilometer. And now we measured not quite that much. And so the difference between the computed, what flat Earth predicts, and what we measured is 832 meters difference. An error magnitude of 4.15, quite a bit, an error percentage of 315. So way off, way off. Flat Earth isn't even close, but it gets worse for flat Earth. We did use the trundle wheel in Antarctica. The problem with the trundle wheel on the snow is that it was super bumpy. If you remember, it was not easy at all to get that trundle wheel to go, and it slipped on the snow too. So it's a bit sloppy as far as a measuring tool, but we still recorded it. And the numbers here, we're sitting here in 2.9, so we'll call it 3 to 6.5 meters off using the trundle wheel. And when we, of course, the prediction then is we're only 1.0, 1.1, 1.0. So 1.0 exactly is these four is the means zero error.
Yeah, actually, some of those flat Earth numbers on
Over here
are wrong. Yeah, they're wrong.
some of these are wrong. What's wrong?
Yeah. Let me see. What did the 118 is correct? 329. 1113. All right. I think it's the how calculate the percentage difference. I think I got a different result.
Okay. Yeah, I certainly this here, these columns.
Difference between the difference between the error magnitude is I get a different answer on that one.
Okay. So yeah, certainly this is just so that you can say how wrong it is. So yeah, I may be doing this incorrectly. So if I can send you this and we can update this. But this is the critical number here. Flat Earth predicted that that we would have had to be over a kilometer, and we were not. We were at 70 or 60. How far was it? The actual measured meters, there you go, 67. So I'll get to this fifth column here, or fifth row is the important one. So what happened is on the fifth row, I used the laser rangefinder because in Punta Arenas I couldn't use it because there's too many obstacles and a lot of stuff and people and cars and everything. So I couldn't get a number. I couldn't get a measurement. So the trundle wheel was all that we could use in Punta Arenas. But here there was nothing around except for the ground and you standing at the far end. And I'll pull up that video in a minute, holding up the retro reflector. So the precision of this one was really good. And this was actually, I think, 6 measurements I did, and they were all the same number. So I had a standard deviation that was, perfect. So anyway, so the 74 yards was the value that it gave, which is 67.6 meters. And the globe predicted it to be 67.6 meters. And so our the difference between computed and measured is 0.03. We were 3 centimeters between computed and measured. And that's to the precision of the laser rangefinder, I think.
So I emailed you my spreadsheet.
Can you explain the non-shadow from CT in the still image? Seems like foul play to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
You see, there's a... Oh, somebody deleted that message, 1 over n squared.
Oh, yeah. So 1 over n squared is Basil. What do you say? Yeah, he's just being a douche. Feel free to whack-a-troll him. He's being a... you should donate all of 1 over n squared super chats to See Cheese Fundraiser. I will do that. I will do that for sure. Anyway, let's finish up this here. So the globe prediction for while we were in Antarctica, and the measurement, we were 3 centimeters off. So totally nailed it. And the flat earth prediction, because remember, if it's a circle, the farther you get away from the circle, from the center, the larger the circumference is of that entire line of longitude. So in Punta Arenas, we have 99,000 kilometers is the mandatory circumference of the entire circle of that line of latitude. In Antarctica, at almost 80 degrees south, the mandatory flat Earth circumference is 118,000 kilometers, giving us again a full kilometer. Even though we only measured
huge difference.
Yeah, we only measured 60 some meters. Flat Earth requires it to be 1,100 meters, more than a kilometer. Yet it nowhere close. Flat Earthers, do you have any explanation for this? Of course not. No Flat Earther will touch this on topic. Flat Earthers must run from this. Distance is average of 12 measurements, measured in wide open area with no other objects in the vicinity. So... And I wrote down, I think what happened is I wrote down these measurements and they weren't all exactly, but the precision of the laser rangefinder is pretty nice. It was very consistent. So there we go. I do have the footage from that. Here we go. There we are. In Antarctica, there's the trundle wheel.
In the book.
There's Will.
Of course.
All right. So we walked back and forth between the 2 points and stomped down the snow to try to get it less bumpy, but even that wasn't too easy.
Yeah, I was slipping all the time.
Yeah.
So we lost about 10% in that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, don't time out Albert Jerry Lewis Jr. I want to see his idiocy. He says, "Can't wait for the debate." What? So, are you anxious to see the debate, watched me review the debate with Roger Ledwell. It didn't go well for Roger. They got scared. And had to boot me. So over on the right, is that McKeegan? I'm not sure. All right.
Difficult to tell, but somebody's mentioned in the chat, yes, it was a NASA certified trundle wheel.
Let's see, Albert Jerry Lewis comes up with the King James word for donkey. All right.
Is there something in particular you wanted to show with the Roger Ledwell debate?
I'll probably I want to review the rest of it. So I think it's good for you and I to just talk here.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. All right, here you're coming back.
There we go, 1 over n squared's back again. Yeah.
All right, another donation coming to you, Critical Think.
63.
Thank you, 1 over n squared. Really appreciate it.
What? All right, go a little more here. And so, yeah, I think we're talking about.
Let's do 2 more. We've never used the trip computer.
We weren't happy with how the Toronto wheel was going, but anyway, go down and back. And I think Jonathan is over on the left side here. And I was messing with him. I think I was like, because he had in his head, all the microphones were recording separately, so I could say things to him and he could hear me because he had a monitor he was listening. So I was messing with him. But oh yeah, so look at, here I come, kicking the snow to give a little better spot for him. No footprints, stupid flatties.
79 degrees. .378. That's south.
So yeah, no footprints. It wasn't real snow, even though you just made some indentations in the snow there.
460 west.
I don't know. How did we get there?
Yeah. So when the flatties started saying, committing themselves to claiming it was fake, I'm like, I'll just let them do that. Because it's obvious that it wasn't. This kind of stuff here, I mean, shows that they weren't. Shows that they are committed to a lie. All right, and now, yeah, see, I think Jonathan's over off to the left.
That's a good reading.
All right, and then I go off. What was I doing? I think I was getting the laser rangefinder or something. Yeah, see, this hunk of snow is our... Yeah, here comes Jonathan. I had the chunk of snow. That was our starting point. Down at the far end, we had something else to market. Probably another chunk. Old Mate is here. Let's look at your fundraiser here. CTC, where you're at. We got Wicked Pissa, $7. Peter Finneman, $177. Callum Robertson, $153. Luke Filewalker, $35. Old Mate M, $100. And so Old Mate gets to be a
moderator.
Yeah, here we go. Remove
Thanks, Old Mate.
As standard. Thanks. And then
Luke, Peter, Wicked Pissa.
Let's see. All right. Callum Robertson, if you're here and I don't see, like, you could send me a DM maybe. Same for Peter Finneman.
Callum.
And then Luke Filewalker, I think, is already a mod, so yes. Albert Jerry Lewis Jr. says toothless old man Jerry Albert. Well, what a classy guy. All right, old mate, are you a moderator? Oh, I gotta read. Are you back to being a moderator? Did I get that right? Albert Jerry Lewis Jr. says I'm here. Okay, I see you there. But you were being dumb earlier. Yeah, make sure with 1 over n squared, just time them out for 10 seconds. There it is. Okay, did I get everybody? If I didn't get anybody that here it is. Yes, okay. All right, there it is. I got to do this. I see that one. I'll get it. Give me a second. There we go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you were already a managing moderator. I'm just telling you. All right, and then still Callum Robertson. I don't know. I don't know if this is the right who that is. Anyway,
You said 1 over n squared. You said just time me out for 10 seconds. But then how many moderators you got here? They're all timing them out for 10 seconds.
yeah. So you can multiple people can time them out, so you all get to kind of have fun. But really, when you're playing Whack-A-Troll, it's the first one who gets the prize. Who gets the first one? Nerd Pedantic Alert got this one here. Right there. Yeah, but see, Nerd Pedant or 1 over n squared Basil whatever. Because you're being a douche, just a troll, then Whack-A-Troll is active. So all right. Let's make sure we got it all. All right. And we started at 30,798. Now we're at 32,235. So we got about 1,500, I think, total added up. So that's awesome. Super. All right.
Awesome. Yes.
All right. Let's see. What were we doing? So we got Jonathan over here. So he had this blanket over him so much of the time because it was so bright that he couldn't see the camera. So he had this over his head so he could actually see the screen on the camera. All right, and I'm back, ready to go. I got there, yeah, set you down, way down there to stand at that same spot with the retro reflector. And then, all right, next video. Keep going. And then you're back here. Oh yeah, so I measured one direction and then we swapped spots and I measured the other direction. You see that right there? That you're holding in your hand there, that's the retro reflector.
Yep. It's a good shot of the snowcat there too.
Yeah, this ALE big thing there. Was that the Tucker, right?
I don't remember their proper name for it.
You can hear the crunching on the snow. So this here is packed snow, and this thing here, is it this or no? They actually have the same kind of groomer for snow that they have at ski hills. They drive around and pack it all down. Albert Jerry Lewis Jr. says, I'm Jerry Albert from the final debate. I don't know. Jerry Albert, are you the old man Yamaha?
Exactly 74, no matter how you do the statistics. I think we got about 10% slippage on the wheel.
You can hear us talking a little. I don't know how much that's coming through. Anyway, there you go. Grab the thing, come around.
Just to enjoy the beauty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
It's amazing. The sun just keeps circling
Yeah, that's really...
for centuries in this valley. The sun has circled before the first human showed up. It just circled. Slowly changing.
Beautiful.
There you go. That think about that. The flatties are so committed to their lie that they can't even appreciate how cool it is. Right? They just
Just think how much beauty they get to miss out on.
yeah.
Oh no, escapade, but it's so scenic, so picturesque. It's just absolutely amazing. And we were there, we know.
Yep. So we have the guy committed to the lie, Albert Jerry Lewis Jr., who says no ball, stop it. Okay, explain the 24-hour sun in Antarctica, specifically how it was 13 degrees in angular elevation at local solar midnight due south, and how it was 34 degrees angular elevation at local solar noon. How did that work? That is the prediction of the globe, and that is what we measured when we were there. So what possible geometry do you have on your derpy flat Earth that predicted that? Nothing. All right. So what else? So I have all the original videos sitting here. And they are the unmodified files directly off the camera. So they're rather large. Each of these videos, which is 20 some minutes, is 17 gig. So Awakened Souls cannot, Jerry. Awakened Souls model is the globe.
Yeah.
Jerry, you absolute moron. You are so gullible. Awake Souls uses Andrew March's website, which uses the distance between the Earth and the Sun of 150 million kilometers, and it uses the angle of 23.5 degrees, the tilt of the Earth, in order to compute the sunrise and sunset on the thing that Awake Souls lies about being his model. It's the globe. It uses the actual position of the Earth and the sun in the solar system to predict it. And you, Jerry, are so dumb that you're like, oh, he predicted it using our geometry. No, you didn't. You used our geometry. So dumb. So absolutely dumb. I'm not giving you money. I will come on right now. What are you going to do if you come on right now? Are you going to actually present the geometry? You don't have geometry. Well, send me an email, mctoon@mctoon.net, and you can come on and you can present evidence for flat. What do you think, Critical Think? You want to talk to old man Yamaha?
I don't need the headache right now.
Well, oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, I got the email, an email from Callum Robertson. Okay, got it. All right, Old Man Yamaha, MCToon at mctoon.net. I'll send it. We'll put Critical Think through the ringer. He'll get a headache just for the laughs. And everybody else will donate more because of it. Get ready. Critical Think gets a headache, everybody. You want to see that. And so we need to see that. Those numbers climb up. We're at 32,000. We need to get up to 35,000. Right? Well, how about that? If Old Man Yamaha comes on, we need to get to 35,000. Yeah.
All for a good cause, huh?
Yeah, and Old Man Yamaha, you present evidence for flat Earth, right? And evidence for flat Earth, you don't need to mention the globe. You just need to mention flat Earth. You don't need to mention the AE map because we all know the AE map is dumb. Just like your mentally challenged leaders, derpy map is dumb. Here, let's get up in preparation. Let's get their map up. You've seen their map, right? CT.
Oh,
the Limitless.
The Wake Souls one.
Yeah, that one.
That's the Pac-Man map.
Yes, the Pac-Man map. That's this one here. Let me share it to you so you can see it. There you go. This is their map, and then now it's so funny. They think the equator's all swoopy like this. Of course, the problem is like if you're over here in like on the equinox and you're here on the western coast of Africa, right? Just as the sun comes up, the sun is due east of you, right? So it goes off in this direction here, due east, diverging from the equator. So according to them, like it's, it's 1/4 of the distance around. So somewhere here, it would have to be south of Australia is where the sun would have to be, right? But
yes,
they also simultaneously think that the sun is over the equator, somewhere around here in Indonesia. So it's both here and here at the same time. How does that work? Of course, it doesn't. All right.
Magic.
Old man Yamaha hasn't yet sent me an email. He says he wants to come on. This says give me money. Nothing says give money. Old man Yamaha. Not what? He's hallucinating. Have you been eating some colorful mushrooms? I think he has. Jeez, poor guy. Personal sun, personal dome, personal matrix. He said, let's review. What did he say? He said, I'll come on right now. No money needed. Yep, no money. All you do is fire up Zoom. I'm not giving you money. I will come on right now. All right, I'm gonna just take a quick screenshot of that. There we go. All right, so he said,
So nobody asked for money, did they?
no, we're not asking you for any money. What I'm asking for, Old Man Yamaha, is the other people who are watching this to donate money to Critical Think. But you don't have to pay anything, insane person. Old Man Yamaha. No money needed from you. All right, got my dragon mug here.
So does he understand that he has to send an email, or is he a bit too dumb?
He says, no, he's too dumb. Yeah, he says, when I punch your link, it says donate. No, listen to me, dummy. Listen very closely, insane person. Send an email. Ask a big person to explain how to send an email to you. The email address that you need to send an email to is MCToon at MCToon.net. Now, if you don't know how to spell that, again, ask a big person to help you. Then what you will get in return is a Zoom link in email. And when you get that Zoom link, you click on that Zoom link, and then it brings up the Zoom client. You could have it be in the client. You could do it in a web browser. I don't know if you're going to be able to do this part. It might be a little bit difficult for somebody like you without a big person to walk you through it. My goodness. He really is not that smart. That's how he is a flat earther, because he not smart. Oh, can somebody type his name and then my email address and see if that helps him?
Yeah, somebody has done it.
Oh, he's...
That's pretty painful already.
Scar says, high chance he's playing dumb to dodge the debate. Oh no, he's not playing dumb. Nope, that's not playing. That's 100% legit. He is. He really is. Hardold says, hey Siri, send email to MCToon at MCToon.internetmail. Thank you, hit send. Oh my gosh.
Hang on.
He says,
One minute break.
This is not working. What's not working? Sending me an email is not working? Oh my gosh, is he dumb? Oh. Where's the oven mitt? I don't know where the oven mitt is. Oh my gosh. My wife cleaned up my office here. The oven mitt is somewhere else. I don't know where it is. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. He's not playing dumb. He really is. Oh, there he is.
Yes,
Oh, good. Actually, it's good for you to know your place. All right, let me read while he's struggling. Let me read a few things. Addicted to globing. Let's see. Do that. Do this. Says, what's the difference between a moderator and a managing moderator? So a managing moderator can moderate the moderators. A managing moderator can time out moderators and stuff. So I'll ask you not to, so like Dick Wayne, because he had the courage to come on and he asked me and I said, okay, to come on and actually talk to me. I said, okay, you can be a moderator. Now, since that, he has not crossed any lines. He hasn't timed out people or blocked people or said things he shouldn't be saying. So he gets to keep it. I'm not a social media person. Have you ever sent an email in your life? Do you not know how email works? Email predates social media. Email started in the 70s. Email started in the 70s when old man Yamaha was a young lad of 83 years old. Oh my gosh. Sarah Jones says, how did Critical Think bring a trundle wheel, yet Witsit couldn't bring a gyro compass? Tori Hansel says, thanks for making us laugh. Industrial Nerd says, when y'all shared a flat, who was the big spoon and little spoon? Or did y'all switch up to keep it interesting? I do remember, CT, I had stayed up filming Stars, and it was late. I got to bed like at 4 a.m. or something, and so I was sleeping, and you woke me up because I was snoring so loud. And you're like, hey, you're snoring. And I'm like, huh? Why would I do that? All right, let's see. We got Tim Davidson says, how did the Smurfs survive with only one female? Flourishingly, according to the cartoons. The slut. Of course. Think about that. But you know, in the main series, I don't know, maybe they did have young Flurfs, young Smurfs later, but like there were no baby Smurfs. So I don't know, maybe it was just, you know, Papa Smurf and Smurfette, and Papa Smurf only shoots out boy Smurfs. I don't know. Let's see if Boomer sent an email. Nope. Boomer no smart sent no send email. God, he's dumb. He's so dumb. NA says, I missed quite a few of your live stream and I'll just want to say hi. Work has been slowly killing me inside. Rock on, my dude. Well, thank you very much, NA. I myself have been insanely busy lately. Evil Banana Wind says, Bryce Mitchell needs a takedown too. The UFC moron. Oh, yeah. He is so dumb. So dumb. I don't know if you know Bryce Mitchell. CT, he does octagon fighting MMA stuff. And, oh, gosh. Oh, I have to open my window to receive Albert's carrier pigeon. Old mate says, CT, I donated to your work, to your mate, Top Work Toon. I want to see that mod hat on me. It will look good. Gotta run laters, y'all. I got him. He is a managing moderator. We got Proby666 for 20 Aussie dollars says, here's some more along with 1 over N squared's contribution toward helping CT on his cost. All right, so apparently I gotta take 20 Aussie dollars and send it. So we got Lord Illuminous Poo says, do you know how much fake snow I had to use for that one shot? Oh yeah, it was asbestos based. You guys might want to get checked for mesothelioma. We got Arnold says, hey Siri, I read that one already. Hey Siri, send email to MCToon at mctoon.internetmail. Thank you, hit send. Jack Feder says, dumb flurf for $20. And Kango44 says, who moderates the managing moderators? That'd be me. But there is actually a way to do that. There's a higher way to do that. So like, you can make somebody on your channel like an administrator or a manager or a higher level. So like FTFE can manage my channel. So a couple weeks ago, I had to leave quick, and then I just messaged him, said, hey, can you stop my stream? So he did that. Oh my gosh. He's really... Like, if he can't send an email, there's no chance he can click on a Zoom link. But okay, I'm gonna do this. I'll get it. Here you go. All right, old man Yamaha. Albert Jerry Lewis Jr. There you go. For you to click on. So I do have the. If anybody, yeah, don't pop in if you're not. The flatty that's insane. Maybe he's sending smoke signals. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. I have another one. What is this one here? So the original videos are really large, and it's difficult for them to play. And so I have this one marked as something interesting, but I don't know why. So I don't know. There we go. So let's put this one in here and have a quick look at this video. So there is, so a lot of the time I had the camera just sitting there outside, plugged into a charging brick, just going, recording what's outside. So I'll share this to you, CT, so you can see it. And so you can see around there the line of chunks. So this is, I think at this point, this is all ready to go and set up. I think I just need to put the tripod on is all that it's waiting for. There it is. So I'm bringing out the tripod, putting it in place there. Yeah, so this is nearing the end of our time there. I'm measuring the height of it. It needs to be 163 centimeters at the top there. Old man Yamaha's on a phone. Phones work with Zoom.
Is it possible to make this taller?
Oh yeah, so I was a little, for just a second I had a scare because I bring out the tripod and it's not high enough. And I'm like, the whole thing relies on the tripod being a certain height, the gnomon, right? The point was, we got the tripod, we put the camera, the 360 camera on it. It needs to be whatever height, 165 centimeters, I think. And this tripod wasn't that high.
Only how close? 8 centimeters taller?
I was 8 centimeters too short.
165 total.
December 15th, we're outside.
So Old Man Yamaha says, I don't have a computer. I'm on my phone. Just saying, how did you get onto Will's debate? On your phone? Okay. Click the link that I sent you. Oh my gosh. Like he's just click that. Click that. Jeez.
Outside.
I'm live right now.
How high up, how sure are you?
Midnight.
You can hear Dave talking. So I think we got a different tripod in the end. Oh, Selene Creations just sent over a donation. So there we go, 33,000. There we go. Holy cow! Algorithm. Look at that.
And Elizabeth and Anthony. And look at that.
All right, Anthony Cellini just did that, so I made him a mod. And Algorithm, I think I know who that is. Are you in here?
Fantastic.
If you're here, Algorithm, drop a comment. Scar says, I want to see a debate between MCToon and Southern Israelite. He's the definition of Dunning-Kruger. Oh, he certainly is. There it is. Algorithm said, I just retired on Wednesday, so I had to be frugal. Well, that was the opposite of frugal. Thank you. That's super generous. All right. Add as moderator, managing moderator. There you go. Thank you so much. Fits of Rage says my donation was earlier in the day, but does that get me anything? Tell you what. All right. There you go. Anyway, Roger spelled Antarctica wrong. The word has 2 C's in it. Yeah. Roger is Ant. Oh yeah, he can't even spell Antarctica. Oh. And he's been in here and he's corrected the spelling before.
I can't even spell Antarctica, but I want to go there.
Oh my gosh. He's Oh, yeah. Albert Jerry Lewis Jr., everybody's giving him the Zoom link. All he needs to do is this, right? Here's what you do. I'll give you a little, you go like this.
Somebody pointed out we're confusing him by saying click on a phone. It should be saying tap.
Right there on the link that everybody's sending you. That's what you do. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so apparently Southern Israelites spent 15 years writing the Flat Earth book, even though he became a flat earther after watching an Eric Dubay video. That's how dumb he is. All right. So get back to this here. How is $8,000 going to get Roger to Antarctica? Well, Roger says that he's going to do it in multiple stages. That makes no sense at all. Why not just put your final actual hard number on it? That's dumb. But of course, it's Roger Ledwell. Therefore, it's dumb. Katie Markley, point your finger at this little link. Then move your finger toward the link until your finger touches the screen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here Dave comes with a better tripod, a little taller tripod. And so in the end, it was the right height. It was right at the top of what it could do. So we kind of, when I worked with Janusz Takis, I was just guessing.
This will be fine. Are you sure? Yeah.
And this is late in the day. This is probably, I think, maybe 10 p.m., maybe closer to midnight.
FYI.
I don't remember what time did we leave local time. Oh my gosh. The only link I see is GoFundMe. This is how stupid flat earthers are. Hey idiot, people have been tagging you with the link. Okay, I'm going to take this off. He's too stupid. He's too stupid. He's just like the dumbest human alive. Which makes sense. He's a flat earther. Okay, now I'm going to pin it. Okay, now he can tap it. It's pinned. Oh gosh. This is the target market for flat earthers. The dumbest humans alive. Now it's a pinned message. You absolute moron. I'm leaving. You don't know what you're doing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You think we don't know what's going on? You absolute.
Sounds like
you
excuse.
Dumbest human in the world. You have to be the dumbest. You need to be put into an iron lung because your brain isn't capable of remembering to breathe. Oh my god.
Oh, I think he's just toying with you.
Sarah Jones says, "Oh, the ironing. Was that Dick Wayne in disguise? Maybe it's just somebody messing around. That could be. He's too stupid."
Yeah.
Go to channel. Let's see. Virtual Reality Participate is the name of his channel. Virtual Reality Participate. There's his channel. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, how is it possible for people to be that dumb? I don't get it. Let's see if he's waiting. No, he's not waiting here. All right. Well, let's watch a little more of this. So I think I'm about to give a little talk to Jonathan for the documentary. Yeah.
It's like
So.
where we're at today.
And shortly after this, we get on the Tucker there. Let me take this off. Put this one on the next one on. Is this the next one?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can see the shadow moving. Yeah, so we have this other tripod. So when that one goes away, then we'll know.
Done. No, all I can do is catch C, smell him, and ask him.
There you go. Wrapping it up at the camp there. And turning it off. There you go. And that's it for that day. It's getting close to midnight. And so then the next one is on the 16th. And what is this one? This is marked.
I'm about to head over to the filming location.
So this is the morning, I think. Yeah, this is morning because this is south here, and the mountains are to the south, and so a little that peak over on the right side, that's about due south.
To change the batteries, we're gonna ride a snowmobile. So I need to get a little more clothes on.
All right, I think I meet up with CT here. Not sure. All right. So anyway, this video, this right here, just pisses in the eyeballs of all of the people claiming it was faked. So he's now Ailey. They want to make sure that people don't get lost. So he's radioing in, telling them what he's going to do, because anytime anybody leaves camp, they track it so that they know where people are in case somebody goes missing. They know when they left. They don't want anybody to go missing because it kind of sucks.
It's two walls in the tents. Somebody asked a question.
Oh yeah. Two layers of a wall. So David Webb says, I'm talking to a wall of ignoring spanners here. So David Webb, today, spanners are on sale for a $20 donation to Critical Think's GoFundMe. You too can have a spanner. And I need to. Somebody want to put the link to the GoFundMe, and I'll repin it. All right, here we are getting on the snowmobile. So I'll play it a little faster. And we get up here to the oh, the audio's not. Maybe, oh yeah, I have a compressor on it. So, how is it faked? Look at this snowmobile ride. This is a pretty long snowmobile ride to be inside of a studio. So no, this isn't. Sorry, DP Debunks. I haven't yet had an audio issue. The audio. So I'm hearing the snowmobile running, but for the most part, it's not coming through because I have it running through a couple effects that will cut out just the snowmobile sound. So I haven't yet published the video for this, but I will. Unfornicated wants me to have a small audio issue to keep the streak alive. It has to actually happen, like not just accidentally happen. All right, remember this is at double speed. TP Debugs is counting it as an issue. So on the left here is the track that the Tucker takes for the other vehicles, and on the right is where the snowmobiles go. And you can see every once in a while they have a flag because they've surveyed this area to make sure that there's no voids in the snow underneath it. You can't hear because the effect that I have on is cutting it out. I think I have a noise reduction. Let me see what I have on for the filters. Yeah, the first one is it's a noise suppression, then gain, then an upward compressor, then a compressor, then a limiter. But here is the actual unmodified. There's no effects on this one. Normal speed there.
How is that coming down?
We pinch together here, then that thing will hatch up and sort of 90 degrees with thumb a bit further out.
All right,
quick. And then
all right, that's all. It'll be quick.
Oh, right.
So the reason why I did this is because I left the tripod out there, and this is the next morning, and I'm bringing in a new battery. I don't have any of them sitting here, but we had two batteries on it. One battery charging the next battery, which was powering the camera. And so I'm going to replace the first battery that's charging the caboose battery, if you want to say it that way.
Three of us, I think, are up.
Oh, cool.
Mark, who came back yesterday earlier than the rest of us, and he wanted to come out because he needs to do some film for the show he produces.
Okay, cool.
So when I come out next time.
What's the time you need to do?
So unless that battery isn't doing well, it will be when this timer is done.
Okay.
Let's see here. 14 hours in a little bit. So it's 10 o'clock now.
Okay, so it's been 14 hours since I was there last, and it's 10 a.m. So there you go. That's how long we were there. It was untouched.
That's midnight. Yeah. If that's doable.
We can make that work.
Okay.
Here, I just left the camera. They didn't even bring it with me. There you go. And then go back. So now, Flatties, you got some explaining to do if you think it was faked. Because here we are, we're about to ride back. There we go.
Yeah, do you think Mark will be okay just waiting until you next go out? Or would you want to do it before then? I can come and chat with him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pop in a bit.
All right.
Make a bit of a plan.
Cool. Thanks.
There you go.
So this is the dining tent. Pretty good stuff for that mirror to work, huh? If it was all faked. Now, did I bring it in here? Because they generally don't want us filming the other guests. I'm not sure exactly what I was doing there.
The fun snowmobile ride. So he's gonna come back over, see if you want to go out earlier.
Okay.
And make a plan with you, so you don't have to wait till midnight. Yeah.
There you go. All right. So I got a while I was doing that, I got a Proby666 sent me a super chat for 100 Australian, which I will send over to you, Critical Think. And a prior $20. So YouTube takes a slice of that. So better to send it directly, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll send 120 plus whatever Basil sent with his sock account. I think he sent 3 super chats of 15 or 5 apiece. So that's another 15. So there you go. All right. What else? What else you gotta say? Nothing. So, all right, people, you got the link. We'll do this. If anybody wants, I got another 10 minutes. If anybody wants to come in quick and talk to CT quick before I hand it back to Unfornicated, who is, by the way, the bread on the MCToon sandwich tonight, as somebody said in the previous stream. You got Unfornicated, MCToon, and Unfornicated. Really? What time is it now? All right. Yeah. Oh, they can't hear you. Hold on a second. That's why. What? Okay, sorry. There it is. There's the audio issue. That was real.
You scored.
Yeah, you can count that. My mom bakes cakes is $2 Aussie for the weight gain experience. Send it to his GoFundMe.
Okay, so thanks MCToon for having me on, and thanks everybody who's made the donation. That's really helpful. That's great. I'll probably have to take a break for lunch as soon as this is done.
Yep. All right. Hey, there's a link. Join in if you want to quick. Albert, old man Yamaha says, I will be back done for now. Can't wait to see y'all again. And now his caps lock is broke. The poor guy. Gee.
I haven't been north to the Arctic Circle yet. Maybe next year.
Oh, yeah. I still have your scale.
Yeah, it's okay. It's $20.
Oh. All right.
I'll come and collect it one day, but
Yeah.
probably not while DJT is in charge.
Oh, it's okay. You can still visit. You can still visit. You won't get sent. You don't get sent away.
I don't know. I'm not so sure about that.
Albert Jerry Lewis Jr. will be back tomorrow when I am not live streaming. He'll just be sitting here all alone, yelling at the clouds. Albert Jerry Lewis Jr. The next time I plan to do a live stream is on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. My goodness. I need to update the thumbnails. Anybody want to make a thumbnail? You could send it to me. Save me a little bit of time. What else? Is there any more that we did? Like we were in that tent. Oh, you know what? The last day, I had trouble getting to sleep that last night. I remember it was like 2 a.m. I was sitting in the mess hall. We were talking, and I'm like, oh, I need to go out again, but I need to put on more sunscreen. But I was sunburnt. My face it hurt, and I'm like, oh, I got to put on more sunscreen. So I'm putting on sunscreen to go outside. I think I got to bed at like 4 a.m. And they wanted us out of the tents at 7. And I set my alarm for 7, and you woke me up at 8. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know how I was my alarm is my phone, right? So if you have an iPhone, you have to like hit the stop button on the screen in order to make it not continue to alarm every couple minutes. How I don't know how I did that, because I had my my sleeping dark out things on, right? So you can't, because it's not dark in the tent, it's light in the tent. So you put on your sleeping thing. What are they called? The eye mask. And I don't know how I did it. Like, it hurt to take it off. Anyway, you woke me up at 8, or I would have totally missed it. But yeah, mask. I don't know why I had trouble saying it. Sleep mask.
There's a couple of questions in the chat.
Oh, are there?
Am I going back to Antarctica? And I want to go back one day to pick up the T-shirt. And the other thing is a video about calibrating the scale. Well, actually, Hugh Jars in his live stream this morning showed my video of calibrating the scale. So if you want to see that, you could watch that live stream. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Let's see. Did you? Oh yeah. You were the first to fall asleep when we got there. You were sitting in the chair, and I got a picture of you, which I published, like just laying there, like, or sitting there. asleep, and then you moved to the floor. You got, so they brought sleeping bags for us and some, I think some cushions or something, or
Yeah.
to lay on, and you set it up. I think you were like Witsit and Jaren set up underneath tables. You set up kind of in the middle because there's no more space under tables. And you were like right in the middle, just underneath that sleeping bag. And the sleeping bags were giant. They were super thick. And so you're in there, and I think you had your head covered up. So all we saw was a sleeping bag there. And we're like, is somebody in there? Like, yeah, critical things in there. But you were out. You were totally out. And let's see, you made our own coffee there. With a French press. And you and I, each meal, we'd share a pot of coffee.
Yes.
And all of the water that we drank was melted snow, or it's not really snow. It was little ice crystals. But we call it snow because that's what it looks like. Let's see. Critical Think. What were y'all's prediction on Flurf converts from the trip? Who would flip and who wouldn't? What do you think?
Well, for me, I guess it was Witsit was always going to be a holdout.
Oh, yeah.
But no question about that. He was never going to admit it, but there was hope that he would, but he was always going to hold out. The others I was thinking anyway, it's a pretty good chance that if they're honest, they're going to flip. What does that say about Witsit?
Yeah. Well, I knew that same thing. I knew Witsit would not, and I was certain that Jaren would. So, all right, we're nearing the end. I'm looking at the donations. We are right now at 33,410. So that is, we started at 30,796. So we go during this live stream 3796, 2,614 Aussie dollars for you, plus
fabulous
122 that I will be sending, that people sent, and then also I'll send more than that, but also I paid for our hotel rooms in Punta Arenas as my way to help offset yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we got a troll in here, says Hendrik D. Stoyle says, you must renounce Christianity. Nah, I don't must. You don't get to tell me what to do. And submit to Allah. Nah. The derpy nothing warlord monger that had people killed that he didn't like, and then took on multiple wives, including some underage ones. Nah, I won't be doing any of that. He thinks that somebody should embrace Islam and stop denying the flat earth Allah created. Well, obviously the earth is a globe. So if you think that if that's your religion, then, well, you're obviously wrong. Your religion is clearly fake. Yeah, all right. Well, it is 12:01 here in Minnesota. So I'm going to say we had a successful time here. I see that there are some people that donated enough to get a wrench, like James Michael Green, Greg Powell, Andy 5, and then Clement Lynn donated enough to get a managing moderator. Send me a message privately, and I'll do that. Yeah. No, it's okay. We got Hendrik says, Allah will reward your blasphemy. You mock flat earth and mock Allah, and the prophet, hellfire awaits you. Oh, I don't care. I don't believe in your nonsense. Obviously, your religion is wrong because you have tied flat earth to your religion, and the earth is not flat. You're wrong. Super easy. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much also for helping to get Critical Think. I think this will be close to about 3,000 after I send in a little bit more for you to help. And I got to read a couple more things here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Proby666 says a super spanner to help, 100 Aussie dollars. My Mum Bakes Cake says $2 Aussie. Evil Producer 1 says maybe Crepsoid can calibrate your scale. And then Proby666 for another 40 Aussie says hopefully this will cover the difference in AU dollars for the super spanners. If not, after the 120, just let me know and make it up. No, it's all good. I'll get it. Thank you so much. Did I get everybody? Jimmy Madison says they all go south after Dubay. It's that monotone voice that gets them to drink the fleur of Kool-Aid. Dubay is the Jim Jones of flat earth. Oh, yeah. I see Spence says Vlad thinks y'all faked it, gave Roger $100. Yep. But then if Roger does go, then of course he thinks that that Roger will have faked it. So there's that. Anyway, we need you know what? Critical Think, do you know that Witsit didn't have Wi-Fi for 18 hours? Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Yes.
Yeah, and
hard to believe.
And all the Globers got the password, but he didn't.
Somehow, yet he was walking around. On the online. So, all right, I need to edit this so that everybody gets forwarded to Unfornicated. Redirect. There it is, right here. Got it. Save. All right. So if you all do nothing, you will wind up on Unfornicated stream. Thank you to DP Debunks for organizing this. Thank you to Critical Think for coming on. And seriously, if somebody wants to send me a thumbnail, I'll put it up. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do it. And yes, this is the Wi-Fi blues coming up. Everybody, we'll see you next time.
Duffy's gonna do a stream at 12. He's gonna do a stream at 2 a.m. And it's like Critical Think's over there on his computer. McKeegan's on his computer. Everyone's got the Wi-Fi password, but they refuse to give the flat earthers the Wi-Fi password. And that was the case for 18 hours. Like
they set up that Starlink. The Globers had a plan, whispering secrets about Wi-Fi all across the land. Mark had the password, Duffy had it too. They told me wait a while, but man, that ain't true. Oh, I cried 18 hours, left me out in the cold.
It was 18 hours, people.
But I had that Wi-Fi quicker than I told. Trying to get your pity, spinning tails in my blues.
Everybody cry for him.
Deep down, you all know I'm stretching the truth. MCToon streamed at 2. Critical Think on his screen. McKeegan's on the Wi-Fi, living the bandwidth dream. They said they'd limit it to keep their streams alive.
Wait, he's on Wi-Fi.
1.5 hours in, I was online and thriving. Oh, I cried 18 hours, left me out in the cold. But I had that Wi-Fi quicker than I told. Trying to get your pity, spinning tails in my blues. But deep down, you all know I'm stretching set me up in another camp. I tried to sell my plight. 7, maybe 8 hours, yeah, I twisted it all right. But Mark was cool, he slipped me the code so fast. Now I'm here singing lies, hoping your pity will last. Oh, I cried 18 hours, left me out in the cold. But I had that Wi-Fi quicker than I told. Trying to get your pity, spinning tails in my blues. But deep down you all know I'm stretching the truth. So if you hear my story, take it with a grain of salt. I wasn't left out in the cold, it's all my own fault. The blues ain't always honest, but man, they sure sound fine. Even if my Wi-Fi blues are just a pack of lies.
And that was the case for like 18 hours. Like